Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to be doing another rehouse, and this time it's not a tarantula. So as you guys can tell by the title, it is a rehouse on our baby Scolopendra subspinipes multilans, aka the Chinese red-headed centipede, aka Pickle, as he's been known. I just thought before we go into the rehouse we'll do a bit of information, sort of care guides, some facts about him. Just trying to do something a bit new. Obviously, common name is the Chinese redhead. Larger ones can average about 20 centimeters or 8 inches, but on general speaking, they usually get to about 5 to 6 inches. They are from the very exotic continent of East Asia, and they have an obvious preference for damp environment. Their venom is strong. It will hurt like a bitch if you get bit by one of these. They have a small peptide toxin in there called RHTX, which can cause a localized burning pain, which will ruin your evening. Basic sort of care for these guys, you want to keep them at tropical temperatures, 25 to 30 C. They are very fast, so please take extreme caution when trying to handle one of these guys, and this is really not recommended. You want sort of 65 to 90% humidity. If it's too dry, it can cause issues like mycosis. These guys also do have different colour morphologies. So you've got the red legs and you've got the yellow legs, which is quite cool. This one has a yellow. When it comes to feeding as well, I usually give the babies small live insects, so stuff like crickets, which are nice and soft and easy for them to chew and digest and hunt with, without the big jaws of like locusts, and mealworms which bury. Adults, you can give them larger insects. I wouldn't risk, I've seen people on the internet giving them live, mice and stuff like that, but there's really no point. Same with like tarantulas and praying mantises I've seen being offered as food, but there's really a huge risk to, your animal in question. And also you can give them a frozen thawed pinky mouse as well. So that's another thing I've seen given live is mice, which there is really no point, If one of the mouse decides to get a bite in, it could be the end of your centipede, and also it's just not, let's be honest, it's not the funnest thing to watch, is it? These guys can average also about 7 years old, but older specimens to about 10 have been seen. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the rehouse. Now, when it comes to rehousing your centipede, you've got to be very cautious with climbing ability and space. They will climb anything that they can, get their little claws onto. So hence why I have actually used a medical tape. I'm just going to focus in on it. See, to cover the side vents here on this pot. And obviously he can't get out of this lid. This is a very secure tub. But yeah, it is covered in medical tape. The unfortunate thing is he can grip onto this, which is why he's getting rehoused now. He's getting slightly bigger into this gorgeous acrylic container. When I got this from, it's from eBay, very cheap, like £4 something, super cheap. But the only issue I have had is that this lid, sorry Pickle, this lid is very loose. So as a precaution, there will be an elastic band going over this, then that way he cannot get out. There are other alternatives such as, yes, a cocktail shaker. This is a plastic one from Poundland. You could put them in here as a baby. Really would not recommend it anywhere, past that. Purely because compared to the size of the ground space he's got now in the ground space, in there's not much of a difference at all. So there's no point. But it does make a very good escape-proof enclosure, as it is quite hard to get the lid off, and also the only way in and out really would be through the lid here. That is an option, but one that I'd rather stick to stuff for like mantises, whereas, these are going to be much more suitable for our little friend Pickle. So let's move him out of the way. And for this enclosure, I'm going to use good old trusty faithful Spider Life, purely because, I like it. Yes, it's a bit more expensive than stuff like cocoa fibre, but I just feel that it has a much more natural look to it. And you can mix cocoa fibre in with this as well if you like to. to give it a bit more texture. But yeah. Usually you can give them a deep substrate as they do like to burrow, but purely because of the size of this container, I don't really want to risk it of him escaping. So when he goes into a bigger tub, he will have a nice lot of deep substrate to burrow into. Yeah. Another good thing about Spider Life 2 is that it does hold humidity very, very well. Now for decorations, he does have a bit of bark in there which he really likes to hide under, so I'm going to keep that and put that back in there with him. Let's see what we can find in the plant pot, shall we? Ooh. It's very sort of oriental style, quite suitable considering where he's from. I'm going to rip off a couple of these, I think. Let's go for... Remember, one thing you don't want is him getting out, so bear that in mind when it comes to placing your stuff. You know, normally with tarantulas you've got to kind of make it so it's anchorable to the walls, but with this guy you really don't want that. Or you're going to have a nice escapee. Yeah, something similar to that. And obviously there's a nice bit of bark can go along here. Right, now this is where the cocktail shaker does come in hand. If he does get out, I've got this, which I'm hoping he doesn't actually. Always take precaution when dealing with an animal like this. Yes, he's only tiny, but probably because of that it'll be harder to catch him, and also, you know, the risk of him getting lost somewhere in the room is quite great, and I really don't want one of these guys loose, feeding on whatever it is until it gets big enough to bite me in the ass. So, I'd recommend doing it over something like this, you know, a larger container. This way he cannot get out of this. And I have been on the unfortunate side of trying this. So, yeah. This is Pickle's current enclosure. So you see, mixed with cocoa fibre and Spider Life. He will be on the underside of this. I know that for a fact because that is his favourite spot. One thing you can also do, which actually now I think about it I'm going to do, is you can give them good old premium sphagnum moss. This will help to maintain that higher humidity which they need, and also it does look nice as well. Help create a more natural aesthetic in your enclosure. I'm going to put some of that in behind there. There we go. Like so. And now, time to bring out Pickle and probably the bark. There he is. I'm going to move him quickly into his new enclosure before he gets too bolted, because at the minute he's actually really super chill. If I can get the camera to focus on him. Come on, camera. Come on, really? The best you're going to focus on it. But as you can see, he's a gorgeous greeny colour. Oh, here we go, he's waking up. Right. Let's get him in before he wakes up too much. Yeah, Pickles is waking up. Don't know why the camera is choosing now not to focus. There we go. Kind of such an awkward angle. If I can get him back out on the bark again. See, I get him nicely in the light, and he either A, wants to run around like a lunatic, or B, the camera won't focus. I know, Pickle, I know. Come on. As you can see, sort of. Beautiful orange legs. I think it's the shine from the tweezers that's doing it. Yeah, he is absolutely beautiful. I'm assuming it's a he or a she, I don't know. Let's put that back over for him. Like so. But yeah, with your centipede, it's good to have plenty of space for them to hide, and that's where they'll spend the majority of their time. Some of them do like to sit out on show, but that is a very, very rare occurrence. But yeah, there is Pickle, aka the Scolopendra multilands, aka the Chinese red-headed centipede, in his new home. So yeah, if you guys like the video, remember, thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn the notification bell icon on. Share it with your friends if you thought this was helpful. Stay tuned, stay awesome, peace out.